Okay, hello everyone. Back here for another weekend league. Um, so here I've just decided we're changing up the deck. I sort of went through it a little bit at the end of the last video, but I'll just quickly go through it now. Basically, Keen Sense was not really impressing me all that much. Not as much as when we initially tested it on Rejigg's list. So pretty much I've just turned around, gone completely 180 back in the same direction that the deck I was running was before. I don't know why I've still got it under the same deck title. I just want to use the... I've just been using that list there. So we're on 20 lands, 5 of which are fetches. We are on the 4 Ethereal Armor, 4 Griffspoon. If you're not on 4 Griffspoon, I swear to God, play it. You won't regret it. It's stronger than going in on Spirit Mantle. Just the 1 mana efficiency is massive, absolutely massive. The 4 Hyena Umbra, the 2 Sentinel's Eyes, a 1 of Spirit Link for all this burn stuff that's running about. 4 Rancor and the 2 Spider Umbra. So I wanted to bring in some extra auras when I was taking out those Keen Sense. I had 2 Keen Sense which were green. To keep my green count high, I obviously put 2 Spider Umbra in there, straight in that efficiency swap right there. And then we've got the 1 All That Glitters sitting there in the 2 mana slot. And the 4 Griffspoon. Other than that, we've got our normal 12 creatures and the 2 Path to Exile. For the sideboard, I've gone for 2 Cage, 2 Rest in Peace, 2 Stony Silence, 2 Galactic, 4 Leyline, and 2 Force of Vigor. I think this is probably the most optimal way to sideboard right now, although we don't have any Torpor Orb sort of effects for some of those decks, but I wasn't really versing too many of them, so I'm not that concerned really. That is not the deck list I want to be running. Let's go ahead and grab the right one and get cracking on into this league. So yeah, I'm not hugely certain. We want Leyline main deck at the moment. I'm not hugely certain how powerful it is either. In the metagame that we're running around in, obviously there's a lot of discard stuff, but I think we only care about that 50% of the time. We only care about discard when we're on the draw. If we're on the play, we got a hexproof creature, we play that turn 1. They can do what they want to our hand after that, because normally we've got like freaking 4 1-mana auras, and it's like, so what? And, you know, then you don't draw a dead card late game, which I absolutely hate so much. Alright, looks like we're off to a good start. We won the die roll. So go ahead and choose to play first. Alright, and companion. Alright, no creature hand. We don't have totem armor either. My opponent's got a companion. What's his companion? Oh! Alright, so here's some sort of funky combo deck here. I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, this is looking a lot better. Go ahead and keep this. Let's get rid of Dried Arbor. So toss up between Dried Arbor and Core Spirit Dancer there. But Dried Arbor's pretty bad, and like if we draw a land, Dried Arbor's just dead. The only reason we'd want to keep it in hand is to potentially cast Spider Umbra. But we wouldn't even be able to cast that next turn. We'd have to cast it the turn after. And if things go bad, Core Spirit Dancer will allow us to get back into the game. Alright, so I'm going to lead on Spider Umbra here, get this Totem Armor effect out. They have got red. I'm sure we'll see effects like Pyroclasm, Anger of the Gods, Sweltering Suns. Is that what it's called? The 3-mana one that can cycle. Effects like that. So I don't want to get blown out super early. And my opponent will be potentially holding up a counter magic spell this turn. Whether it's Remand, Mana Leak, whatever other spell, Logic Knot, who knows. Alright. Looks like he's going for the opt. Could still be a Spell Pierce though. Alright, let's dangle this Rancor out in front of him. If he's got anything, I'm sure he'll cast it. Then we'll go Temple Garden, Ethereal Armor after. I value this Ethereal Armor way more than I value the Rancor. That's why I'm doing it this way. I'm really trying to bait something here. Okay. Hopefully the coast is clear. Should have a pretty good attack if this resolves. Alright. Some kind of funky combo deck my opponent's doing here. Looks like they're tanking a bit. Into the battlefield effect. Alright, so nice little attack for 7 here. We got a really strong 5 toughness going here. My opponent's done pretty much nothing so far. Alright, they've conceded. The value on Teague might not really be there, actually. Path to Exile seems pretty dead. I have a feeling like something like Suppression Field would be good here. I might want Stony Silence instead of Gadok Teague. Although I'm guessing he's going to have a whole bunch of cheap cantrips. This is good against things like Repeal, Logic Knot. But he's definitely going to leave Bolts in. Let's just bring in the Stony Silence to play around Engineered Explosives. The one of Engineered Explosives. Yikes. Spiritling might be a bit weak. Maybe we'll bring in 1 Teague. So yeah, basically try and be as aggressive as possible would be the plan. So we want to basically see a 2-mana hand with a creature and lots of auras. And it doesn't really matter what those auras are. No, this isn't good enough. We want to mulligan this. This is looking significantly better. I'll keep it. I'll get rid of Dryad Arbor again. Got our turn 1 creature into turn 2 Totem Armor. Oh, Serum Visions. You got it, buddy. Yeah, the Singleton requirement for a 3/2 flash creature that copies instants and sorceries does not seem that good to us. For our opponent, to me. They topped 1 card, bottomed another. Yeah, like, you're playing it for the ETB, right? You're not playing it for the body. A 3-mana flash 3/2. There's no way anyone's playing that for the body. Alright, really hoping for that land now. Alright, no land. Let's get the Hyena Umbra out there. Hope that it resolves. It's like a mirror of our last game where we mulligan to 6, missed a land drop, hopefully draw the land drop next turn. Bottom Dried Arbor on the mulligan, had Core Spirit Dancer in hand both times. The only difference is we're on the draw instead of on the play. Which can change a lot. Okay, so they've got white. Am I facing a Blood Moon now? Alright, well Narset we can beat. Blood Moon we really can't. They're going to reveal off this. Jace's Mind Sculptor. Okay. Let's get this Narset off so they can't stop us from drawing cards, because that would be bad. Once Narset's gone, we shouldn't have to deal with another one. Seems he's got all Singltons. It's not a horrible spot we're in, but I think if we falter for one more turn, our chances of winning really go down the toilet. Opponent might just play Jace and Fate Seal us, scry the land to the bottom. But then he loses his Jace. He's got a Brainstorm for value here, right? Okay. He could stack a Terminus for next turn as well, so we need to keep that into account and maybe play things like our Rancor and not things like our Glade Cover Scout or Core Spirit Dancer, because we don't want all our creatures going to the bottom of the library. He has shown the white mana, so very real chance he's got the Terminus there. Alright, let's jam another Rancor down. I think we do want to attack the Jace out. Again, it's just a one-off. Once we deal with it, we shouldn't have to deal with another one. So at this point, I really want to start pressuring my opponent's life total, though, because we've given them more than enough time. Oh, Mystic Sanctuary, get Jace back? Yeah, right. Get Serum Visions back? Yeah, sure. Seems great. God, this card is so dumb. Yeah, I guess I saw blue-red. I should have played around Mystic Sanctuary and brought in my Rest in Peace. I don't know why I didn't think to bring them in. So far we've seen one target for Gadot Teague. I'm sure they'll have Cryptic Command in there. Probably Big Tef too. Maybe a Chandra. I think a deck like what my opponent's playing is more of a fun deck than a competitive deck. I think the likelihood of it ever being competitive is pretty low. Let's just jam this ethereal armor here. If it resolves, we attack for a bunch. If not, then oh well. He's had no interaction for us so far, so who's to say he's got any? It doesn't look like he's got any. I could potentially have white mana for something like Blessed Alliance here. That would be bad. We'd lose 2 auras and the Bogle, and we're on one mana, so it'd be really hard to reload. We'd lose both our instances of First Strike. Okay, maybe I should have played the Rancor instead. Attack. tear. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. We still got our totem armor. We still hit for 6. If we curved out, we would have killed them long ago. Good news is we know Dryad Arbor's on the bottom of our library, so we won't draw it unless Moto bugs. Is this Teferi? Or is he trying to do something funky? Why did he tap his Arkhams? What color is he trying to get to? Double white and then Supreme Verdict and Hyena Umbra is good. Ratchet Bomb. Okay, well that's going to take a little while. Hey, we drew a card. Hooray. Let's cast this Sentinel's Eyes. Do. Attack for lethal. Alright, we get their game 1. Not sure what that was. I guess you put together a random pile of 60 cards, you get an inconsistent deck. Not gonna complain. I think obviously we didn't really deserve a win there because we didn't pressure our opponent super hard. But also, like, I think that just shows the variance of his deck, so the variance of our deck just didn't get punished. Alright, we won the die roll again. 2 die rolls from 2. Our opponent is on a Lurrus deck. We've got a Core Spirit Dancer hand here, but we also have the Hyena Umbra. I think we can keep it. We got enough lands to get our Lurrus online. Let's play the Windswept Teeth here. If our opponent uses Inquisition of Kozilek, which it looks like they're going to, they'll take the Core Spirit Dancer. We can at least put a Hyena Umbra on the Dryad Arbor. Okay. Might be a burn variant. I think I do want to get the Dryad Arbor, although it does allow me to get Strip Mine. Okay, well that's just significantly better. We'll go in on this instead. It's a Swiftspear deck. Alright, cool bananas. Hopefully he spends resources killing our Dryad Armor. That would be really good. Alright, Iok will get our Daybreak Coronet, but we can get it back with Lurrus, so that's pretty nice. As long as they don't hit Nihil Spellbomb. So you got the second discard spell, maybe the push, Seal of Fire, okay, whatever. Shoot that at my Dryad Arbor if you want, I really don't care. Hey look, better lucky than good. I wish this was live so I could see their face. People get so tilted when stuff like that happens. Alright, Seal of Fire's in the bin. That was easy. Now the path's being cleared for Core Spirit Dancer to come do stuff. Dark Confident. You got it, opponent. This looks like straight black-red. I have a feeling... Alright, my opponent's just conceded the game there. I have a feeling it's... What, Colligan's Command, Lightning Skelemental... Maybe not Lightning Skelemental, maybe. It's definitely going to have the Titan, 2-mana Titan thing that got printed. Goes to the graveyard, comes back. So these are going to be really good, shutting off his Lurrus value. And we're going to want the ley lines while we're on the draw here. Core Spirit Dance is probably quite weak. I'm going to look to trim a few of them. Leave in all the glitters. They'll probably have engineered explosives. Dryad Arbor seems a little bit pointless too. Alright, let's go with this. We did lose a little bit of value off of our Griffspoon. Seems we're bringing the rest in peace. I don't necessarily want to bring in Stony Silence just yet until I see it. Okay, this looks like a really great hand. I'm going to keep this. I probably should have brought Lurrus in since I've got the ley lines. Alright, goodbye Glade Cover Scout. Good hand picked to pieces. It's a good draw. It's a really good draw. We'll look to turn 3 the rest in peace here. Get out that Spider Umbra. We'll just jam this rest in peace. Turn 3 the Core Spirit Dancer. Sorry, I think I said rest in peace. Yeah, we definitely want to get this Spider Umbra on this Core Spirit Dancer. We can probably just chill until our opponent taps out and gives us a chance to. Hopefully he taps out here. That would be the best thing that could possibly happen. Goodbye Core. Now we can look to go in on the Dryad Arbor. Deadhorn Alchemist. Oh wow, Rest in Peace is an absolute beating there. Excellent. Whew. Talk about dodging your bullets. Holy moly. Oh, we took out Dryad Arbor. Oh my god, I fucking punted this game. Never mind. I'm trolling. So punished. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't care about Molten Rain. You can Molten Rain me all you want. Hey, look, a creature. Good. I doubt he's going to do something like Anger of the Gods here. So I'm just going to jam out the All That Glitters. It's a higher value aura. It's my opponent revealing with all these straws. Whisper. Iork. Cavern. Cycle Canyon. Alright, cool. Looks like they were flooding out a little bit. And without the access to all these cards in their graveyard, they haven't been able to value us too much. Rest in Peace, very, very strong here. Alright, let's go ahead and cycle a Horizon Canopy. See what we draw. Yeah, sure. I'll jam this card any day of the week. He's not got green mana. We haven't got anything to worry about. Fucking bang. Top deck city. Let's go. Alright, Thoughtseize can take away this Spider Umbra, but his life total's getting low. That's an Iork instead. Can't take away our Horizon Canopy though, so Horizon Canopy will still have value. Seal of Fire. Well, not looking scary now that we've got Daybreak. We've got a lot of life here that we can keep happening. Does this return a Seal of Fire or not? Is it just instants and sorceries? Just instants and sorceries. Okay, so I feel like we cycle this Horizon Canopy first off. See if we draw a higher value aura. I'd call that higher value than the second copy of Rest in Peace. Alright, we should just be able to trample over the top for the win here now. The other option is just like put the Horizon Canopy down, cast the Rest in Peace, and then get the extra point of damage off the All That Glitters for the Daybreak Coronet. Look, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we drew really well this game after I sideboarded poorly, taking out the Dryad Arbor there. But like, shows the power of the deck. Shows the power of the top deck at the very least. Alright, so we beat Rakdos pile there. Not unhappy about that. So still at a 57% win rate there. That's fine. Oh, third die roll in a row. Excellent. This is my ninth so far. I don't even need to play well and I'm winning. Alright, well, this is kind of questionable. Oh, man. Opponent's got no companion. So little value, and we don't have a Horizon land. I think we got to mulligan that. Feels really bad mulliganing a hand with Boggle and an Ethereal Armor though. Alright, we're down to 5. Yeah, this is better. So bottom these 2 Windswept Teeth. Start on the Temple Garden here. This is a really solid 5 here that we've got. Really solid 5. Alright, so it's against Tron. This is really good that we didn't keep that first hand. That would have been very weak here. It's a pretty poor aura to draw. Maybe it's Eldrazi Tron, although I don't like... Eldrazi Tron's worse than regular Tron. Alright, so we're hoping to draw All That Glitters, Ethereal Armor, or Daybreak Coronet here, so we can curve out quite hard. It is Eldrazi Tron, and we do have the Trample down on the board already, so that's pretty nice. We'll play this while we can, because he could play Chalice on 1. And it could just get eaten for free by a Thought-Knots here. We'll always block with the Reshaper. It's just a chump blocker that can accelerate, ramp their mana, do other crap. Oh, they just revealed Ugin the Inevitable, so that's not bad, not good for us. We've got to try to win this quite quickly. That will start getting our auras. At least if they cast that, we can attack the Boggle and then attack him with the pumped Boggle. Very slow hand from my opponent though. Doesn't look like he's got a heap of Eldrazi in it either. That's a really nice draw. Get in for 9. We should be able to win off that, hopefully. Unless my opponent has a really good next turn. What can he do? 4 mana. Blast Zone costs. So he can Blast Zone on 1, make us sack our whole board. And then we need to look to rebuild off of Lurrus or something. We get Rancor back from the graveyard trigger though, so that's not too bad. I haven't versed Eldrazi Tron in a while. It's a tough matchup, but it's not unwinnable by any stretch. So he's got access to 5 mana here, and I'm sure it's just going to be activate Blast Zone and watch me cry. Yep. So it looks like he's going to be able to recur and get his second Blast Zone as well. Do the same trick again. That's a really nice draw. So the question here is we do we play the Rancor or do we slam Lurrus? I think the answer is slam Lurrus. It's going to be really bad if it just gets removed for free before we get any value off of it. But I think the upside of just killing them next turn and killing them through something like Chalice or a second Blast Zone, like the upside is just way too high to not go for Lurrus there. Ugin, exile Lurrus. No, 5 mana. Reality Smasher Chump Block? Okay, that's not too scary. So we... My opponent going to assume we're going to go in on the Lurrus and hold up a Spatial Contortion on the Lurrus. That could be, like, because he's put a stop on my upkeep here, so I think he's probably got Spatial Contortion. I'm just going to try to get this Ethereal Armor onto the Slippery Bogle. So he blew up his own Expedition map with his Blast Zone as well. That was pretty big dyssynergy. I was wondering where that went. They just DC'd. Oh, that is a good draw. All right, let's get this Ethereal Armor happening. Get the value from the graveyard. It's going to be the most important thing here. Alright, now we'll get our first strike down. We can attack into him, put him to 1. Rancor really showing its power here. Lurrus also showing a lot of power, because without this Ethereal Armor we would not be attacking. Like that same position pre having Lurrus in the deck. Oh, I'm supposed to attack with Lurrus as well. I punted. Oh my god. I literally said. And then he just takes ages during his turn and I forget. We're just giving them a much bigger opportunity to get back into this game now. Alright, he's conceded, so that's pretty nice. So, Eldrazi Tron, we want these Force of Vigor, we want these Gadok Teague. We saw Mindstone as well as the Expedition map. Stony Silencer maybe, although it's probably better on the play than what it is on the draw. Path to Exile, I don't like against Eldrazi Tron. I just like having the better card density and the bigger creature. Spirit Link seems a little weak too. Alright, let's go with that. We'll take out 1 Core Spirit Dancer. Don't want to go down too low there on Core Spirit Dancers because they are really important. Actually, no, I'm going to go up to 4 and take out the Gristbone. Just Because my opponent can just... He's on the play, right? He can just play Chalice on 1 before we get to play a single 1-mana aura, and then we're just locked out of the game. So having Core Spirit Dancer so we can at least cycle those auras is going to be really, really strong. And yeah, we want to keep in the Sentinel's Eyes, because they give us like an infinite recurring number of auras to cast with the Core Spirit Dancer through Chalice to help us find those Force of Vigors. Yeah, we'll snap keep this. This looks really, really powerful. We got Blast Zone protection, we've got Aura Recursion, we've got Core Spirit Dancer for Chalice. This hand has it all except Force of Vigor, but like this is such a good hand. Opponent mulligan to 6 as well. Looks like they have kept their 6. And we're going to get this game underway now. Tower map. Ooh. Tron decks love that line. See if it's the Slam Chalice hand. He can't Thought Knot Seer me here, so that's really nice. Second tower. And pass? Oh wow, okay, great. We're in a really good spot here. Razorfetch Thicket too. Alright, so we want to go ahead and get down our Spider Umbra here. And then we'll get down the Rancor and attack. Next turn when we can get some immediate value off Core Spirit Dancer, that's when we want to cast her. And cast her and put Hyena Umbra straight on her. Eldrazi Temple will probably get Thought Knot Seer, and Thought Knot Seer will have to take the Core Spirit Dancer. It'd be really, really reckless to not take Core Spirit Dancer here. Even when he takes that, we just jam Hyena Umbra, Ethereal Armor, and attack for a lot. We get 5 power on the board, so we attack for 9. Wow, we didn't take it? Holy crap. That seems wrong. That's interesting. That's very tempting to play. We've actually got to put the Hyena Umbra on the Scout here so that we can attack into this Thought Knots here. We drew the Sentinel's Eyes. That's a nice one. Everybody's favorite card, Blast Zone. It's a good draw though. Alright, let's attack and lose the Glade Cover Scout. And then go back in on the Core Spirit Dancer afterwards. Alright, so opponent gets a nice clean 3-for-1 there. I'm not too concerned. Now we just look to go in on Core Spirit Dancer here. Great, we drew the land. Really happy about that. Alright, really strong turn. Next turn we can cast Lurrus and get something back from the graveyard. Get one of our totem armor effects. So at the moment, we don't even need to dodge Ugin here because Ugin can't be cast through Gut Octave. Spatial Contortion, Dismember don't do anything against Core Spirit Dancer here. We're in a really strong spot. So it's literally him like playing another Thought-Knot Seer or Reality Smasher or something. That's irritating, but it's not going to end our game. He's just cycling the Scavenger Grounds. It's really bad. Okay, Matter Reshape is a little bit better for him. I should have held the Temple Garden in hand until I knew whether or not I drew an aura off of Lurrus's draw trigger. That's a bit loose. Alright, cool. Yeah, so we just smashed Eldrazi Tron. That feels really good. That wasn't even close. We absolutely dismantled him. Wow. That's great. We're up to 58% win rate now. And jumping on into the fourth match. So far, so good. Alright, we have found our match. Let's look to keep this going. Wow, another die roll that we've won. Is this great? I'm very fortunate to win 4 in a row. I'm pretty sure we won the die roll against Eldrazi Tron there. Yeah, we'll keep this. Opponent's also on a Lurrus stack. If we draw a white mana source on turn 2, this hand will be amazing. Swift Spear. This could be that red-black deck we versed before. Let's get out Ethereal Armor. It's our most important card here. As far as growing a big creature is concerned. Still, even if we draw on turn 2, we draw our second land source, we're still in a really strong spot to win. Manamorphose. This looks like straight prowess, or like a Lurrus prowess. Thoughtseize? Okay. Goodbye, Coronet. Sentinel's Eyes is going to give them just as many issues as Coronet, though. If we get Sentinel's Eyes and Totem Armor on the Hyena Umbra this turn, we're in such a good spot to win this game. We are sort of getting low, though, and do risk just getting burnt to the face. But bolt to the face, get attacked to 9. Alright. Well, he's going to run out of resources real soon. Another Ethereal Armor, that's tempting. Giant Vigilance Bogle. Let's go. One mana Bogles against the world. Unfortunately, we don't have Totem Armor down here. I wasn't to know that we'd draw the Daybreak Coronet, though. And having a 3/3 to attack with is, I guess, a bit safer than having this 4/4, but yeah, it sort of sucks still. Casting Lurrus? Okay, well that's fine. Lurrus has got no value for them in the graveyard at the moment. Attack for 1 million? They're not going to get their creature bigger than 8, right? Let's go for it. Alright, well, I guess that's a free chump block for them that they can do every turn at the moment while they just try to burn us out. So we'll play the other Bogle and look to go in on the other Bogle. Mardu aggro. I swear, like, last league I had a match like this as well where I just didn't draw any land at all, ever. I swear it happened, like, twice in the league. We're definitely not in a bad spot here, but burn spells will just start coming in our face eventually. If he cycles this Sunbait Canyon, he turns himself off white mana. Although it might just be in there, he might just be black-red, and that's in there as like a mountain that cycles. And can tap for Lurrus. That's possible too. Maybe he's only got white cards in the sideboard. What's he gonna do? Like, why is he tanking so long? Is he working out? What's he casting? Colligan's Command? Alright, whatever. Surely making us discard is more important. Maybe. Lurrus decks love Colligan's Command. That is a fact. We're going to probably see the Unearth as well. The 2 mana return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'm almost certain that's going to be in his list. Cling to Dust. Exile target card from your graveyard. Otherwise you draw a card. So he cast it, he drew a card. And you can escape it for 5? That's an expensive escape cost. Looks like he's flooding out a little bit. We're not going to have too much more time at this rate though. Let's attack, play another guy. It really sucks that we're not drawing land or like evasiveness. We got 8 evasive auras in the deck and we're just not seeing them. I really hope we don't get blown out by like Blessed Alliance in games 2 or 3. Another Colligan's Command? Alright. Surely you want to do something useful with Colligan's Command other than just return Monastery Swiftspear and get no value off Lurrus. I could be down 2 cards in hand and then he could be getting to the relevant stuff later on. Alright. Is he casting that or casting it from the graveyard? He's casting it from hand. Alright. His deck will look like shit against a Rest in Peace, I'm telling you. Finally cycling. Okay, he's running out of stuff to do. Alright, well we're 1 step away from getting there. Let's attack for 12. He's going to either have to take 2 damage here or lose the Lurrus. Alright, so we get a free 2 damage in. Our opponent's also turned off white mana, although having seen Cling to Dust, I'm not sure there's any white spells in his deck. Lightning Bolt face. Alright, you draw the bolt. You drew the bolt. GG. Or is he casting the Swift Sphere, or thinking about casting the Swift Sphere? Our life total is so precarious here. This is nuts. Mishra's Bauble. Ugh. Woof. He's gonna get 2 draws here. Holy moly. Surely it's just recast Bauble, get value. I'm not missing something here, am I, guys? Surely I'm not missing something. It's kind of smart. He used the first Bauble on himself and then the second Bauble on us. So he knew what he was drawing, and then from his, like, from what was on top of his deck, he made the decision on whether or not to cast the Mishra's Bauble or the Swift Sphere. I mean, it's almost always right to cast the Swift Sphere anyway. Jam. Go to 1. We've been tanking for a long time, opponent. We've been hanging off on that Daybreak Coronet for a long time, and he blanked on the bolt. Alright, we're pretty lucky to win that one. So we definitely want the ley lines. We definitely want the Rest in Peace. I think we still want... Spirit Link seems good. Grispoon doesn't seem amazing, although it's kind of not too bad against that lock that he got us on us at the end there. Spider Umbra, maybe week 2. Definitely want Path to Exile to answer Lurrus. Need to lose 6 cards. Something like that. Alright, let's do this. After tanking on land drops for 7 turns, we finally drew the land we needed to win. We're gonna be like this deck. Do you really not want me to win this league that much? Mulligan. Keep. Get wrecked by discard. Bottom. Hopefully it's a Swift Spear hand. Surely it'd be loose from them not keeping, like, an IOC hand, though, on the play. That's gotta be loose. Oh, it's a Swift Spear hand! Holy crap. Tarfire? Seal of Fire, sorry. That's even better. Alright, we're going to take some damage here, but we're going to get our guy out on the board. Our opponent could have Blood Moon. That's something I probably should have considered too. I don't think we, in the blind, board in Force of Vigor for it, but yeah. Definitely could be facing a Blood Moon at some point. What did he keep in his hand? This looks awful so far. We're just getting Blessed Alliance here. Is that what's happening? Alright, so second game in a row. The deck wants to land screw us. Let's just attack in. I don't think he's got anything flash speed creatures. Yeah. Alright, he's just cycling. So we're going to get a little bit more time. Opponent's going to have all the mana in the world in a minute, and we're going to have none of it, but it shouldn't matter too much. Abbot of the Real Keep is not an issue at all. Yeah, okay, that's fine. If this is a Thoughtseize off this, that's a little bit dicey, but we're still pretty good. Okay, no Thoughtseize. Land, come on, come on, come on. Come off, man. Come on. Let's get aggressive. Keep this beatdown strat happening. Yeah. Match 4 has definitely been a case of one land Bogles. On the draw as well is impressive. I mean, this isn't turn 8 impressive yet though. It can get better. Okay, Lurrus isn't too much of an issue. You can see that top card of our library is hopefully land. Take 3 damage, sure thing. Hey, we did it, guys. Attack for 9. Oh man, this deck's so oppressive sometimes. Holy moly. Well, that's the risk of keeping a one lander that's full of absolute gas, but the plus side is when you finally do draw that land, you've just got a massive creature. Okay, he's got the tear. That sort of sucks, but still we're gonna deal 5 damage to him here, jam down 2 auras and attack for the win next turn. So as long as he doesn't kill us this turn, we're fine. We're at 10 life though. Technically 8 because you can lure us back, Seal of Fire. Metamorphose, you got it. Another Metamorphose. Yep. His Abbot of the Real Keep's going to get pretty large here. I don't know, we might actually be taxed into blocking the Abbot of the Real Keep. Our life total is pretty precarious at the moment. Still got 6 cards in hand. Another Seal of Fire. Alright, so now we're at essentially 8. Cling to Dust, yeah, sure. So we need to block this Abbot of the Real Keep. Or we're dead, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, I can block Lurrus? That seems loose. If we take 7 here, plus 4 here, that's 11. That's not us dead. Any burn spell and we're dead. Alright, we're dead. What was on top of our library? What information did they get? They got Rancor information. So we were 1 turn off of winning that. Sort of unfortunate. Even against a burn deck, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much we want. Leyline. Like, this is a really slow, clunky burn deck, right? It's not even a fast one. Alright, let's go with this. Grafdigger's Cage will shut down a lot of what he's doing as well. It's not quite as good as Rest in Peace, but I think it's worth having. Oh, my mouse is playing up. Little mouse, please work. No, it's not my mouse. That is my mouse. Oh no! I disconnected my webcam and now it's freaked out. That's not good. My mouse is back though. Well, we can deal with the rest of the game like this, and then next game we can look at me re-adding one in. When one lander that deals a lot of damage to ourselves, it does have Sentinel's Eyes in it though. This is tough. It's very tempting. I think we can do better. It's like a pain land too. This is better. We do have Lurrus to recover on later as well. I'm going to keep this. Bottom the Rancor. Really valued the Totem Armor quite highly in a Core Spirit Dancer hand. I'm going to probably look to turn 2 Rest in Peace. And then turn 3 the Spirit Dancer, and then jam Spider Umbra on the core. Of course, like a single Seal of Fire will just like completely blow that out of the water. This is rough. We might be losing this matchup. Maybe taking Leyline out was wrong. Maybe, yeah, probably. I smell a Core Spirit. Oh, Swiss Spear? Okay, that's. I was smelling a Thoughtseize there, but he's not got it. Let's jam down this Rest in Peace real quick. Hope to see land. Hope to jeeb as we see land. He did tap black mana there, and I don't think there's much he can do for black mana other than cast Thoughtsays or Inquisition. He had that card which got rid of stuff in the graveyard, but... Oh, is it just Croxer? Croxer would be okay. Manamorphose is also okay. That's fine. Opponent doing his best to give us a heart attack there. Okay, now there's the Thoughtsays. Goodbye, Spirit Dancer. I'm gonna have to look for a good spot to resolve Lurrus here. It is in like an untouchable zone at the moment, so just jamming it is... Oh, he's got the Sealify. Go away, man. Not letting us have any fun here. This sucks. This sucks so bad. Thoughtseize is just such a dumb card. It's so good against us. If I top deck a Bogle or Scout, I'll be fine here, but I need to draw one of those two cards. I might not even be fine. I might just be too far behind on tempo that I'm just dead, but like I have a chance if I top deck one of them. If I draw anything else, I don't have a chance. Take 2 damage isn't too bad. Opponent's down to 2 cards in hand though. No point getting Dryad Arbor here. We'll just get killed by Seal of Fire. It's a waste of time. We'll just strip mine ourselves by doing that. Well, that's just an awful card. Let's cast Lurrus, force him to use the Seal of Fire. Maybe we draw a Core Spirit Dancer next turn. Do I even just chump block here? Given the chance, trade it for a Swiss Spear. It's a good way to fog damage, because he's going to shoot the Seal of Fire off anyway. Block one of the Abbots, actually. It's more damage. Thoughtseize takes Spider Umbra, I'm sure. How do we win from here? Damn, he's not even giving us the block. That's really irritating. I'm not sure we can win from here now. Rip Scout, then Aura. That's neither. And that's GG. That's really frustrating. I don't think I sideboarded optimally there. But yeah, it's just rough. Maybe I needed to mulligan more aggressively as well. I'm just going to pause this, see if I can fix my camera. Okay, so that takes us down to 57% win rate. Ever so slightly. One more match in this league to see if we can recover it. Interesting deck. I'd need to see a list before I decide whether or not it's good or not. It's got some pretty strong stuff happening. Alright, we finally lost the die roll. Opponent name Wambo Combo 2020. We'll keep this one. Opponent kept a 7. Opponent said something very, very bizarre there. We'll bottom a land. Alright. Cool story, opponent. I didn't realize this was like 12-year-old hour on League of Legends. Alright, so it looks like it's a zoo deck. And we've got Daybreak Coronet and a guy, so I think we're in a pretty good spot here. I just can't even be bothered replying to my opponent. It's not like he's saying anything intelligent. Oh, this deck. Alright. Alright, attack for 5. We got their life total quite low. They're down to 9 now. They're chomping? Alright, whatever. All the power to them. If they spend the turn casting Lurrus here, we gain, 8 life with Daybreak Coronet and win the match. What? He's doing nothing. These cats don't mean anything. Get there. So we get 1 less damage this way instead of casting, as opposed to casting Ethereal Armor, but we get so much more life gain. Like, life gain is just reigning supreme there. That's like the most terrible chump block I've ever seen in my life. What are they doing? So this is almost certainly a Death Shadow deck, like a Zoo Death Shadow deck I'm pegging. 4 colors on a Wild and Cattle deck doesn't seem right. Maybe he's got tribal flames or something. But yeah, his deck doesn't seem amazing to me. Well, Tarmogoyf, so Rest in Peace is going to be good. I don't think we need Leyline. I don't think we need Force of Vigor, Blood Moon, Teague, Stony Silence, or Cage. So just minus and All That Glitters and Spirit Link. And go with my favourite list of auras. Couple of paths. Alright, I'm gonna mulligan this. This looks really bad. This is better, but it doesn't have a green source. It's almost worth keeping. Almost. We've got essentially 18 land in the deck we're looking to hit in 53 cards. Is a 34% chance. I guess that's not really high enough. I'm pretty tempted to keep it though. It's just such a win hand. Alright, we're up a game. I'm gonna keep it. We'll bottom a Rancor here. Just in case he's got something like Thoughtseize. We want our we want to be able to cast a Bogle here. This is like, don't do this. This isn't good, but I'm doing this. I just skipped through my own turn. I just sicked the Bauble trigger and then skipped my entire turn. That was pretty bad. Ugh. I'm guessing this is just Tarmogoyf. If it's just Tarmogoyf, it's not an issue. Yeah, okay. There's nothing too scary yet. Let's play our guy. Past our opponent. We could be facing like an Abrupt Decay or something here. See if he gets like... Blue-white would mean he's got Tribal Flames. He's got black-white. Okay. I definitely smell Death Shadow. Yeah, here it is. Double Death Shadow. You got it, opponent. Alright, this definitely would have been easier if I didn't waste an entire turn, but that's fine. We can still get there. The biggest concern is Team of Battle Raid at this stage. Let's get rid of one Death Shadow here. Alright, he's got some card called Faith's Shield. So that's going to fizzle that. We're only taking 12. He's got a Lightning Bolt or something, we're dead. So if we chump block, we're playing into Abrupt Decay and Assassin's Trophy, but if we don't, we're losing to Dismember, Lightning Bolt, Team of Battle Rage, I think as well, 3, 6, 12. I think the block is the safer one. Alright, so Totem Armor falls off. What's he looking to do now? Cast Lurrus? Okay, that's not... If we draw land here, we can be okay. And we can assign all damage to Lurrus instead of to him. We have to assume he misplays and blocks here. Maybe we didn't. Maybe we just signed our own death sentence. Now we get attacked by both Death Shadows. If we didn't do that... I guess he's just attacking with everything. We now know his whole deck pretty well. Let's block the Tarmogoyf, but we're just dead. Alright, so Death Shadow. Might want the Spirit Link to gain a bit of life here. Politely telling my opponent to get stuffed here. Well, not politely at all, just very unsubtly. Let's take out 2 core Spirit Dancers here for the extra auras. I think I still like Rest in Peace. Oh, we need to draw land, but we'll keep it. Oh, he's actually got the discard spell. Holy crap. Well, see, discard spell for the first time this game. Game 3. Super irritating. We haven't seen any destroy effects or anything. Did he miss his bubble before he thought seized or after? After. It seems loose. Let's go ahead and cast the Core Spirit Dancer here. It's the highest upside. Okay, opponent. It. Oh my god. Alright, let's play out our other 2 creatures. Attack for 1. With Lurrus, we can get back our Hyena Umbra next turn if we draw land. If not, we can just cast whatever. Tarmogoyf, yeah, that's not an issue. It's kind of big, it kind of is an issue. Alright, well, we didn't draw land, but let's get this Core Spirit Dancer happening. Even if you cast a million Death Shadows, we can just attack wide. I'm sure my opponent's extremely annoyed right now. They misplayed that. On 14, cast Death Shadow. Alright. I wouldn't be taking so much joy out of it if they weren't a complete arsehole. If we attack with the other 2 creatures, we can get 1 extra damage out. I think we put them to 1. We do lose like 3 scouts doing that though. No, let's just be patient. We've got the Rancor in hand. Alright, so he's attacking us here. We chump block. I think we chump block both. If he's got Team of Battle Rage, you can just Team of Battle Rage the Tarmogoyf. And we want to play around everything we can. And then we just jam Rancor and GG. I'm being so passive aggressive here. This guy can get stuffed. Alright, good job guys. We got the 4-1. That's really nice. Pretty happy with the way the deck performed. And that puts us back up to 58 and 58 on the dot. So yeah, that was against like a Zoo Shadow. I'm gonna count it. Let's just put it down as Death Shadow. That's what it was, right? This is just a Lurrus Death Shadow deck, right? So yeah, list was really solid. I liked it. I'm happy with it. You know, came to keep jamming games with it. And other than that, yep. I'll see you all tomorrow. Gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just do a little bit more thinking on it, and then run the Sigarda's Aid deck that I think is best forward, and try to get some free wins and everything. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll hope to see you all next time.